Beautiful souls, I feel like Spirit is asking you to take a pause time to reconsider things, because I feel like you're feeling like first there are many people coming into your life, getting obsessed with you, right? And this is normal because they are searching for what you have, right? What you search for, what you found. And it's totally normal. And this could be people that you never met in your life. And or it could be people that you're very attached to. Like you hold a lot of karma together. And maybe this is not like negative karma. This is just because you put a lot of attention into them, right? You give a lot of love to them, whatever it is, right? And so they within the universe, you would like it's like you rigged the universe, right? In order for you to give a lot of energy to this person because you did, right? And now, even if you want to or not, you still it's still working, right? We know we can we can like rigged. I don't like this word, but you know what I mean. We can like I'm seeing like a computer, like AI. We can tell it what to do, right? We can tell the universe what to do in which type of like how to behave, right? And the energies we put are the ones we will continue to receive. I feel like, but all of these people, right? Whether you know them or not, they're trying to pull you to lower timelines, right? And this is kind of affecting your sovereignty. This is kind of affecting your sense of self, right? Take it as it resonates, but you're an empath. You really feel what other people feel, right? And suddenly you start to doubt a little yourself, right? You know you're the best thing that ever happened within this universe, right? Within your own universe. You never doubt yourself. You are freaking magical because you know who you are, you know that you are your universe, you know that you're on the top, right? But since you are so connected with these people or not, suddenly you start to feel their feelings, right? And suddenly you're like there's people above you within your universe. And you know that's illusions, right? You know that's totally illusions. But still this is how you feel. And like you don't want to delete them from your life, right? But at the same time you don't you don't want that energy. You want them to find their own sovereignty within their lives. You want them to also rise like you did, right? You want them to understand that yes, you can control your own universe, obviously within love. But yes, and so I feel like spirit is asking you to take a pause, okay? Do not work so much, okay? I feel like you proved yourself. Obviously, you're not where you want to be, right? Because you always want to be on top of the universe. But I feel like you achieved so much. You achieved so much. And even if you feel like there's nothing more for you to figure it out or to learn or anything like this, right? Because you reach the top of of your own wisdom about creation and about who God is. You know that there's always more, and you know that you're in the beginning of this journey, and you know that when you reach extremely high frequencies, that at first it's not going to be so easy to maintain it, right? Let alone to bring them to the earth. But you know that sorry, but thank you. You know that they're there, that those frequencies exist, that you can access them, right? That you are them in some way, and you know that you're in the beginning of this sovereignty journey, right? But also the spirit is telling you that you cannot do anything in spirit, everything in spirit, right? You must do it on earth. So like there's a need to pause because you proved yourself, and there's a need also to look how far you come, to look how freaking far you come. And maybe that's why these people are coming to your life, right? To show you the past versions of yourself that you overcome, right? Because you were beautiful, you were freaking beautiful, but you were just not seeing it. And now that you see fully who you were, who you are, who you're becoming, there's a need to for integration. There's a need for yeah, for integration. You know, when we reach the crown chakra, for example, right? We can see the whatever it is, our whole self or God or the universe or or above and beyond. You know, but the code word is also to have patience, right? To have patience because we know that we already achieved every possible dream in the book, right? In the higher dimensions, we already achieved every dream, right? But the manifestation always takes a little time, right? For others to see it or for like to be fully visible. And so I feel thinking about I feel like that was my message. There's a little pause, there's a little like reintegration of everything that you become. Maybe party, maybe celebrate, maybe love yourself a little, okay? Maybe start to see what else, okay? Maybe take this time to go within, right? To again reclaim your sovereignty and see what else you can do and see how much more you can grow. But within your own self. And that was my message. I love you so much, guys. So much, so much. Thank you so much for the love you give me. Thank you for your likes, your comments. for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for your donations. Thank you so much for super thanks. I'm super appreciative of you and all you do and who you are. And I'll see you soon. Bye.